All right, here, peoples, warriors, what's up? Actually, just did a live, tried to share it. Of course, you sharing it, destroyed it. Don't share your lives, not when you're live, or not on the same device you're doing the live from. Just gonna quickly set up and get things running. Of course, gonna pin my favorite message. Guys, please tune in. Hope everyone's been doing good. It's not a bad day today. Very windy, very crazy. Windy, cold. Like we had such a warm weekend, and then it was just cold and windy all day. How's everybody else's? Is it good? Not doing too good? Bad? What's been the situation? Of course, I'll not be able to find this now. Oh, I found it. Good, good, good. Here it is. Posted. All right, let's jump into it. Hey, what's up, peoples? Good to see you all here. Just been setting up. Hi, can I have mod? You want to be a mod? Funny enough, I actually haven't learned to do that. Let me see. How do I do that? All right, here's do. Let's message me on X. I will get you set up for next stream. Okay. If you want to be a mod, message me on X, and we'll get it set up for X or Instagram. I know X could be a little funny where it comes to messaging. So Instagram, if you want, I have my Instagram link just below. The website that is pinned there, you'll be able to get my Instagram from that. So go there, message me on Instagram. We'll set you up for mods if you're serious. Cool. So that's Mireille. Is that Gomez? Maria, is that? Or is that Maria? Maria Gomez? Hi, hope you're doing well. Oh, shout out to ladies saying hi. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Physique looking amazing, man. Appreciate you, bro. I try. I try, had a hard day of work, come back and they say, well, you know what? I preach and teach it, gotta show by example, right? So I had a full day of work. Now I'm coming back in to get my full workout session with you guys, talk about some topics. As you've seen the topic, should be pretty interesting today. So yeah, just gonna shout you out before I start. Is it Bruce? Bruce the Goose. Appreciate you, Bruce the Goose. Shout out, bro. Shout out, bro. Appreciate you. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing today. All right, so how we actually do this thing is a one man podcast, as I always like to say. Yeah, it's a one man podcast, as I always like to say. So it's me talking to you guys, talking with you guys. Of course, leave any comments, questions. It's fully interactive here. Anybody gets a shout out. Any question is, talked about. So just leave a comment. Guys, where are you from? That would be really cool to know. I'm here in Canada. I'm originally from Trinidad and Tobago, and I'm here living in Canada. So shout out to Canadians if you're here. Trinis if you're here. Probably not, but hey, I could dream. I could dream. So yeah, give me a shout out where you're from, what you're doing. We talk about business, travel. We talk about family life, of course. We also talk about trends, news, everything going on, the war, the elephant in the room. Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna go through that today. It's gonna be a little interesting. The title probably didn't look too interesting, but we're also going to talk about China being able to open the Straits of Hormuz. Oh my God, I just learned that. So China being probably able to open the Straits of Hormuz. We'll see how that thing, but that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. I'm getting that news. I don't know everything, of course, but I'm getting that news that, right now, the whole situation with going through the Straits of Hormuz, you have to pay a $2 million fee, and that $2 million fee is in yuan, Chinese yuan. So yeah, maybe they do have some cards. Maybe they're doing some things. We'll see. We'll see. So we're going to talk about that. Of course, we're going to talk about the topics at hand. But yeah, before we dive into everything, of course, shout out to my bro Kage. Definitely go check out his channel. He's on Instagram mainly, and then of course his YouTube channel. Go like, subscribe, make him, get him, support, keep him going. Okay. If you're here as well, please subscribe and like and support. Do all the things. Share. Big thing. Share, please. Share, subscribe, and like. Appreciate you. So yeah, so we're doing it. So we're doing that today. Usually when I do this, the reason why I shout out my bro is because he's a guru. Actually, I did make that connection. He's a guru for fitness. Of course, I'm good when it comes to fitness. Look at me. But he is the best. So of course, go shout out. He will train you up in the way you should do it. All right. Yeah. So that's it. Of course, shout out to my website, Newly Built. Please show some love. Definitely go there. There's also a lot of different websites connected to my main website, so definitely go check out all of them. We have travel websites, we have the Fuego Foundation, we have the Fuego Bundle. Right now it is free. The entire Fuego Bundle is free. Like you can see all this behind me. This is free, okay? Fuego, information about the housing crash, which is what is behind me. All of this is free to you right now. If you go to the website, actually it's not really connected. Actually, that's true. It's not connected to that website. Let me throw the free website in there so that you guys have it. I just thought of that. I was like, wait, that's not there. Give me a second, guys. So if you want to get free information, there's free sales, free landing page. There is a free business page. Business PDF. they're all PDFs. There's also meal prep and groceries. So some good stuff in there. Okay, so here is the free bundle. So the second one, yeah, so the one I just dropped is the bundle, okay? You go there, it says bundle at the end. You go there, you get your free bundle. Appreciate you. Just make sure you get back. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing. Give them a free value, right? Of course, um, yeah, free. So also share it with your peoples who might need to know that information. Of course, all of us need to know this information right now. The economic situation is going to affect us all, not just some of us. So yeah, so we need to know this stuff. So what I like to do, of course, this is my workout session. Is my workout session. I'm talking to you guys. So I'm going to do 2 sets of 50 push-ups, and then I'll do some burpees in between. And I'm getting really good at this monologuing thing, guys. Actually, yeah, Saturday, I did a monologue and I didn't even know that the time passed. I'm like, whoa, okay. Check it out and tell me if you think it's good. Tell me if you think it's good. If it's good, let me know. That one is only on Rumble and X though. So you have to go on my Rumble page or my X page. Check it out and tell me what you think. But I'm thinking I'm doing good. I'm thinking I'm doing good. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm improving on my speech. Of course, we're all about self-improvement here. So improving on my speech, improving on my information, my knowledge, giving you guys the best value I can. Of course, I have to upgrade on equipment. I know that's something you guys are looking at. I will. That's coming soon. All right. Better cameras, better mics. We're all doing it. We're upgrading everything. So yeah, that's coming soon. So appreciate you guys for being here. Gonna jump into my first round of push-ups, guys. And guys, also jump in. My warriors, I know my warriors are jumping in already. So jump in. See if you can do 50. If you can do 60, competition is good. All right, first set of 50 done. How's everybody doing? Nice little warm up. Hope you're getting in there. At least 20 minutes of working out. 20 minutes of working out, guys. Come on, let's get it done. All right. So, I'm gonna catch my breath a bit, and I'll jump into the topics. As always, in through your nose, out through your mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. If you're new, like I said, if you just know, check out the websites. The first one is to my main. The pin one is to my main, I should say. The other is to my free bundle. It's 5 PDFs, totally free. You go and you get a lot of information on sales, information on housing crash is coming. It's definitely coming. So housing crash, sales, we have business strategy, we have forex trading as well as crypto trading, and we also have the meal prep. So meal prep as well as groceries, full recipes. It's a full cookbook. Really and truly, it's a full cookbook. That's what I should call it actually. It's a full cookbook. So it's all good. Get your high protein going. That's what we're all about. So yes, jumping into it. So wheat men, a lot of wheat men, they skip Monday. Monday's their hard day. They take it easy, you know. They lays around, you know. They need to get into the office at 8. They get into the office at, hey, what's up? JC, Lemster, JC Lemster, shout out to you. Please like, subscribe, check out the free bundle right there. The website link that says bundle free. So enjoy the information. But yes, so as I was saying, wheat men like to laze around. They come into work, you know, if they were supposed to get into work at 8, they get into work at 8:20, and they're begging the boss for what do I do for the day? Okay, let me get to that. I'll get back to you. So yeah, so they laze around, get into work 8:20, they beg off the boss, you know, allow them, it's Monday. And you know, they finish week, you know, they have a okay day or miserable day. Then they're strolling for Tuesday. Tuesday they feel a little bit better. But that's not how warriors start the week. Actually, warriors start the week on Sunday, right? You know what I'm talking about. Warriors start the week on Sunday, okay? Sunday is the start of the week, not Monday. And Sunday we're bright. Probably start off with a nice workout. We're, you know, preparing for Monday, every single thing. Of course, it's still a day mostly off, so you would prepare, have yourself ready for Monday, but you're chilling with the family, you're doing some stuff, and then probably in the evening you're chilling with your boys or whatever. And then Monday, bright and early, you're there half an hour before. You're getting, you know, you look the part, you feel the part, you're ready, you're crushing Monday, like I did today. Crushed Monday, of course. What do you mean? Right, so you crush Monday, you're set for Tuesday, right? There's no lazing around, there's no demotivation, there's none of that. That's not how we do it. We prepare for the start of the week on Sunday. That's how warriors do it. Okay? So yeah, none of that. It's not what we're here about. Okay, just make sure we don't have any more updates. Yeah, so as well, of course, warriors prepare from Sunday, as I said, for Monday. We crush Monday, we conquer Monday. But we even do bigger things. As warriors, we think big. There's no warriors that say, oh, I didn't want to leave my family, my home. No, warriors are big thinkers, right? We want to have big plans. We want to execute on big plans. We want to solve big problems. As I always say, there's no solutions in life, they're just trade-offs. But the trade-offs should benefit you, you know? They should. It's your life, right? If it's your life, they should benefit you. So as warriors, we want to make decisions Monday that would, you know, help you throughout the week. You're finished strong where it may become to business that you're trying to finish out, where it is getting a new client, you're chasing out a new client, B2B, or you're looking for clients, B2C, business to customer, or you are, raising funds, you are looking to make a hire, whatever you might be doing. You want to make sure that Monday sets you for the rest of the week, right? Monday is your flow, your start of the flow, and then you kill it. So you prepared Sunday, you're crushing Monday. You're on the flow, whatever, business wise, family wise, everything's taken care of for the week, right? Finish strong, you're good. That's what Monday is for. That's what Monday is for. It's not about, everyone hates Monday. We don't hate Monday. Monday is time. Monday is 24 hours. Monday is very expensive. Monday is super expensive. Think about it. Right? I'm sure you never thought about it like that. It's time. Time is money. So Monday is super expensive. So never be lazy fear on a Monday. Have a warrior's attitude. Have a warrior's attitude. All right? Let me show back out to JC. So what do I do for the day? Cool. Today, I started I started traveling for work probably like 7:20. Got into the office at about 8. Got in the office for 8. Started, my start is about 8:30. So I got in half an hour before. Went to the office, and of course, I don't like to just do office work. Or if I have to do office work, I'm doing it on the go or while I'm doing something else. I don't like sitting in the office. Sorry, guys. I don't like sitting in the office. I know a lot of you do, ladies. I'm sure you're out there. But I don't. I really truly can't just be sitting in an office. No. I like to be about, I like to be active. I always joke with my brother. I'm working out while I'm at work, I'm getting my steps in, lifting stuff, I'm doing something, not just sitting on an office desk. I'm either improving my conversation skills by interacting with everyone who's there, getting the culture of the business pushed forward, So all that is doing, working on team building. That's what I'm doing while I'm at work. I'm not just sitting in the office typing in a keyboard. It's good for some, not for me. So yeah, that's what I do. Finish the day strong. Now I'm back. Hitting a workout. All right, guys. I think I'll jump into some burpees and then. Oh, I was telling Maria from earlier. If you want a mod, bro, message me on X or Instagram, whatever is better for you. So if you go to the website, my links are there. You can message me on either Instagram or on X. We'll get you set up. Okay? Cool, man. What is this? Cool. And I would appreciate it too, actually. Yeah. All right. You're not getting guys. You getting this down? Hope you're pushing. Hope you're doing better than me. Come on guys. Don't be watching me. You can put this wherever you want. You know, if it's on your TV, move that coffee table out of the way. Get some workout done. If you're in your bedroom, you know that little path between your closet and your bed. Drop and give me 20. Let's go guys. Alright. Give me a minute to catch my breath. Let me back into it. Got a good set of you in here. Pretty cool. Is Monday good? Seems like Monday is better than Tuesday. Don't know why. I have way more of you in here today. This next stop is going to be pretty big. Pretty substantial, guys. It's all about the war, where we're looking at it at a different lens. So, hope you guys appreciate it. Yes, thank you for the likes. Appreciate you guys. Please like, subscribe. All right, so topic, critical update. So we're going to look at how China is probably the only country right now that can open the Straits of Hormuz. All right? Why would I say this? Well, let's look at three, 4 points. We'll see. So, America now has been fighting with Iran for a month and a week, right? In that month of a week, they've not been able to damage the Iranian capability to launch missiles and drones. They're still able to do this, so they haven't damaged it. If they say, at one point in time, I think Pete Hegseth had said that they were like 90%, I think between 80 to 90% structural failure, or the capability to launch drones and missiles was, achieved. Like they weren't able to do 80 to 90%. Well, that's not the case. That's clearly not the case. And as the war continues, we're seeing that they're unleashing better bombs and missiles, drones and missiles. We just showcased, I think, if not last week before, the cluster bombs. They didn't show it off at the beginning. So more advanced weapons are being shown off right now. So clearly the capability that America said they have, they don't, especially not in this situation. They did have it where it comes to Venezuela, sure, but they don't have it where it comes to Iran, right? So we see that they still have the capability, It's been a month and a week, right? Good. Now, another thing is, with that capability, they're basically blocking or blockading the Straits of Hormuz, right? Because it is 20 miles, I think, away from mainland, the entire thing. So from one side to the other, 20 miles. And within that 20 miles, they can launch everything at that spot. They've done this before. We've seen the ships that were damaged, the tankers, the fertilizer ships, also um, ships that do supplies. They got damaged going through that strait, and basically that shut down. And on top of that, there's underwater mines. So there's underwater mines plus the ability to get hit from a drone or missile, right? That capability is still there. Good. So that's two. Now we have the diplomacy between America and Iran is completely null and void, right? Iran wants these things and America wants these things. No one is coming eye to eye. Sorry, guys. No one is coming eye to eye on these topics because, of course, they're not in alignment, right? And if they're not in alignment, they're not going to sit down and actually have a serious conversation about a ceasefire or even, coming to terms with how to deal with this, right? Another thing, there is an escalation. It was just yesterday, or the day before, Trump said this outrageous tweet about bombing power supplies, power plants, and bridges. So bridges and power plants are gonna be tomorrow, I think. Yeah, tomorrow's Tuesday. So tomorrow, he said 8 p.m. This will be carried out, or it's probably another big bluff. But as we see, America doesn't have the capability that they had with Venezuela, with Iran, right? So who has the capability? Who has the capability? Who can be that voice to Iran? Who can be that? And I alluded to it at the beginning. I said, it's interesting how they're actually paying a toll to pass the strait. Excuse me, sorry. Yes, if you want to pass the strait, there's a toll. But the toll is in yuan. It's in Chinese money. Isn't that interesting? If they have their own money, their own currency, I don't know if it's rubles or whatever, but they have their own currency. Why aren't they using their own currency? Well, for one, they definitely need Chinese equipment. They've been using it thus far. The intelligence that they've been getting is from Chinese sources, as they say, But Iran doesn't have the capabilities to do some of the things that we're seeing, the precision bombing. I don't think they have that capability. They have some capabilities. They can strike in the area. They can calculate and strike in the area. But there's some precision strikes that you're seeing Iran carry out that clearly they don't have, right? So someone is assisting them. Some people are saying it's China. Some people are saying it's Russia. Of course, a lot of people are saying it's both of them. I think Russia, if not, I think it was at a week before, they put out it was on X, a video showcasing their forces prepared to go to Iran. More bluster, I think, than anything else. But if there is a ground invasion, they're saying they will appear. They'll show up, do some fighting. I don't see that happening, but they're saying it. It is what it is. So yeah, you're seeing there's support from Russia, there's support from China. Right now, too, Trump is delaying talking to China. Why is he delaying talking to China? He should have talked to China a while back now, at least 3 weeks ago. He should have talked to China. They should have had that meeting. They were supposed to have this meeting, I think, in South Korea. But they haven't had that meeting. Why? Is it not funny? I mean, yes, there is a war going on, but really and truly, it's not doing anything to America. So, you know, a quick meeting for a day or two. I mean, he's been to Elvis Presley's house. He's done a lot of things. I don't think, you know, if that meeting was so important to have, um, he's delaying it definitely for a reason. It's way more important than going to Elvis Presley's house. And Trump went there. So, yeah. So I'm saying, yeah, it's definitely more important than that. So he's delaying it for a reason. Because I think China has a lot of cards right now, and America don't want to play into their hand. America wants a win here. Because if America gets a win on Iran, he gets a win on China. And I think that's what he's playing for. I think that's what he's playing for. So Iran is holding its own. They can still fight, they can still shoot missiles, they can still do everything. Whatever America destroyed previously, like their air force and their ships, none and void. They weren't really looking for those things to fight any great battle. That's not what they were hoping on. That's not what they were, you know, hoping that would help them in this war. The only thing they're focused on is two things: their drones and their missiles. And the equipment for those drones and missiles come from China. The intelligence comes from China, and China gets their oil. So, if America has no leverage over Iran, clearly we see that. The only other country is China. China has a real influence over Iran. If they ask Iran to open the Straits of Hormuz to everyone tomorrow, I think it would happen. As I said, they're already taking their feet in one. They need their intelligence, they need their equipment in order to carry out this war that they're doing. And we're seeing some attacks, very sophisticated attacks. And we're like, America's the power, like the global empire. Like, how are they doing this? It's crazy, right? So clearly someone with, you know, powerful backing is behind them. And I think that is China. And I think China is looking for this win so that when they talk to America, they could put the screws on Trump. I'm just a guy, just my thoughts. But I think that's what's going on. I really think that's what's going on. And it's going to be a situation where, and I don't think this meeting is going to happen between President Trump and Xi Jinping until there's some decision going on with this war. And it might not happen if it doesn't. So that's, as I said, this war is something that will last just for a short period of time. Of course, it was 2 weeks. Of course, 2 weeks have come and gone. It was first it was a weekend, then it was 2 weeks. Now we're 5 weeks in. Let's go. And it's tragic. You know, there's a lot of loss of life. There's, you know, a lot of people out of homes. War is not good. It's never good, you know. But yes, the only country that I think really can put an end to this right now, that can really open up diplomatic ties, it's not going to be Turkey. It's not going to be a Middle Eastern country. It is the only country that can really step forward and actually do something positive is China. They have the cards. They have the cards, and they're really making a fool of another powerful nation. They are really making a fool. And I don't know, but right now, right now, Putin is dancing all the way to the bank. He has no sanctions. His oil is being sold at high prices. So he's dancing to the bank. Iran is also dancing to the bank because they have no sanctions on and their oil is being sold. And China is doing the moonwalk in Michael Jackson style right now because everyone from their side is winning. BRICS, right? Did everyone forget what BRICS is? Well, it is their coalition of allies, and their allies are winning. Their allies are winning. Um, so, but they're, if not winning, they're actually getting wealthy right now. So whatever financial little instability Russia had, that's pretty much gone. Iran is also getting back their funds with the fee for the Strait, and then no sanctions on oil, so they're good. And we have this hostile situation. Now, some are saying that there is going to be a ground force, or there's already a ground force in Iran, boots on the ground. I don't know how true that is. And, you know, a lot of people are speculating this is the Fuego War. We don't know exactly what's going on. So we'll either hear something on Tuesday, probably that's what this whole tweet was about. We hear some massive, you know, ground invasion. You know, they were able to do something, and we get it announced on Tuesday, or we hear something more going on, probably next weekend. All right. So between Tuesday to next weekend, keep your ears close to the ground. But as I said, China is the only country that can open the straits of Hormuz. They have the most cards, and they have the most influence right now in this area, just for this specific situation. This, of course, not in everything, but for this situation, for sure. You think about it, you let me know what you think. All right. Okay, jump back into some burpees, and then we'll end. Sorry, I'll end it off. Jump into another topic. So guys, tell me what you think. I know I'm probably a little dry, but there's a mental go through. First, yeah, there's a lot of information and knowledge you gotta go through. Who's doing what, where the funds are coming from, where funds are going. It's a lot of information. I know it's a little nerdy for some. Monday, everyone's a little tired, but come on, support. Support a brother. Support a warrior. Appreciate you guys for being here. So, why should you be doing? Should be learning Mandarin now? I know a lot of people are thinking, hey, once upon a time, it was true. Everyone seemed to be learning Mandarin. For that COVID period, we had what was his name? The wrestler. Oh, goodness. I can't remember his name. Well, you know what I mean. The wrestler that came out, played on Fast and Furious, and he came out speaking Mandarin. Crazy. Might be some time to dust off some Mandarin. Might be some time. I'm no good with languages, so I'm done. I mean, English is where I start. English is where I finish. I'm cooked, guys. But if you can, better than me. And again, guys, jump in. All right, so just gonna end off with some mindset thoughts. Just gonna catch my breath for a minute. How is everybody cooling down, warming up? How are we feeling? All right. So the mindset for the week, right? How do you end strong? For wise, I always say, early in the week, early in the hour, early in the day, early in the week, right? Always think of this. Early in the hour, early in the day, early in the week. Now, you might be thinking, what does that mean? This numbskull? Well, it's all about execution and timing, right? You want to plan and execute as early as you can. If you're an hour, you plan and execute within that first half an hour. Plan, execute first hour. Next half an hour you can be learning about, how your system went, how your processing went. Learn about the result, right? You try that over the day, so over an hour, over a day, then over a week. Trust me, your results are going to be through the roof. Guys, if you're here for the first time, please like, subscribe. Appreciate it. But yes, it's going to be through the roof if you do this, your results, okay? And then too, if you're early in the hour, early in the day, early in the week, you would have finished a lot of things faster, no? So then you have time for more things. So if you could get one thing done for the entire week, probably get two, probably get three things done for that week. So that's the mindset you need to put yourself in. Do, get things done. Action is everything, okay? Action is everything. That's all they do. All they do is they take action. I learn something new. I make a decision about something, I act on it right away. It's not, oh, well, I really should be doing 1 arm push-ups, so I'll do it next week. No. We're doing it right now. I did promise you guys 1 arm push-ups to 10. It's coming. It's coming. Has been crazy. So we'll get that streaming. Don't worry, guys. You'll get to laugh at my embarrassment soon. But yes, early in the hour, early in the day, early in the week, get as much tasks as you can do. So sometimes you can get 3 big things done. And if you get 3 big things done early or for that week, that's a massive success. Massive success. Guys, don't underestimate the ability that you have to get things done, to solve problems. The world like to dumb you down. The entire world, trust me. Social media, advertisements, bro, some of these advertisements be killing me. I'm like, are you talking to a 3-year-old? I'm like, okay, break that mentality, okay? If you're an adult, you can get things done. And executing and solving problems is one of the most rewarding things you can do. Trust me, it is. Trust me, it is. And That's what I'm all about. That's how you get better. Solving problems is how you get better. And you take your time, you process, and if you need help processing, go to my website, shameless plug. we have calls, we have a group. Yeah, it's all good there. It's all good there. Great circle of guys. But yeah, definitely early in the hour, early in the day, early in the week, puts you in the best frame of mind. Finish the week strong. Okay? Come back and tell me on Saturday what you thought of this. I'll be on Rumble on X. So yeah, gonna finish off. We'll do my last set of push-ups, and then I'm gonna be out of here. Out of your here. I love to break my last set of 50 into 2 sets. As I tell you, I'm always active during the day, so it's good to stop, get some oxygen in, and continue. There's nothing wrong with that, as long as you finish strong always. Hope you guys have been feeling good. Hope today was a good day for you. Fuego Warriors, unite. Guys, I'll see you in the group. I will see you guys in the group. Definitely. If you want to join, the website is there pinned. If you want to get the free bundle, there's also a comment in there with bundle. The website has bundle at the end. You go there, you get the free PDFs. 5 PDFs, all free, all for you to use. Gotta get by. Appreciate you guys. Oh, it's been a good one. It's been a really good one. Hope you guys like. If you like, please hit the thumbs button, subscribe, share with a friend. Hope I've been helpful. If I put a smile on someone's face, hopefully it's the ladies. But yeah, till see you guys Saturday, Rumble on X. Okay, guys, until next time. Definitely, before I go, Travel Advantage Elite, shout out. They're one of the biggest growing travel agencies, giving you real deals, real solutions. If you want to get more information, check out the website and go to travel. It's right there. Okay. If you want nice deals, of course, gas prices is going up. Even planes are quitting right now. So if you want affordable deals, please go check it out. We still have to do stuff. We're men, we're leaders. We still need to run our lives, run our businesses. So if you can, definitely check it out. And if you want a PDF, as I said, it's in the comments. Grab that, get the information you have there. Really appreciate you guys for being here, and I'll show you guys Saturday, Rumble on X.